their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Rattler. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Rattler back to throw. Connection made to Shaheed. And they get this down to the 28. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
First down, Saints.
Here we go. Ready, ready, cut.
Kamara running out of the gun. Still has room inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pull out in front further, 13-zip. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
180, 180.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running left, this is Barkley. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Nearly an interception on that play, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick them deep his first time out.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut. Set.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4 at the 26-yard.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Come on, 6.
Rattler to the air now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here's drill, black, on you. Get 33, yellow. Ready.
Rattler setting to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 20-zip lead. York now for the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Saints push their lead to 21-zip already. Reed now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Justin Reed with the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He gets it complete to Will Shipley. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 21-0 our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Back to throw, Hurts. Finds him over the middle. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing here, Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Rattler now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd down now, 7 to go. This will give to Kamara. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Field black. Ready?
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. Buys time, rolling right. Caught by his back, Kamara. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Set.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Right, white. Black 40, black, red. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 11. Gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, set. 10 black, black ultra, claws red. Hut.
Throwing is Rattler. He's got it. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Set, hut.
Kamara will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Set, cut. Set, go.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. York now for the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 3.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles with 3rd and 5. Hurts. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go for the gun with Barkley.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Hurts to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after them.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Hurts setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. It gave him just enough room to run.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles make it an 18-point game.
Eagles 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Here we go. Here's Cluster. Right, yellow, 22.
He'll throw it. He fires one deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shutting on the ground here with Barkley. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. He's got it to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Completed left side to Smith. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's Hurts once again. Chased out to his right. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
At the 46-yard line.
Zone read here, the handoff to Kamara. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Red 30, red, yellow. You, yellow. Set.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And he takes this one back for the pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Getting right back to it after that interception. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here we go. Plastic, 45, right. Hut, hut.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ready?
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Let's go. Check, hut.
From the gun, Rattler. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the 25 on 2nd down. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. And he gets this forward to the 19. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Down. Hut, hut.
Kamara gets it off the option. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. This one's caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Running a screen now for Jones. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles,
position now to kick this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. First down, a run with Barkley. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Eagles football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 43. He's thrown deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for an Eagles. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
With Barkley. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Back to throw, Hurts. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Start things off with a run by Kamara. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Palmer coming in motion left.
Ready?
Second down, it's another give to Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Ready? Ready? Smash, set. Set. Black, 95. Hut.
Rattler to the air now. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
52 Bulls. Ready? Ready.
Rattler setting the throw. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
No gain on the play, and that brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Saints nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, grit, set.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on, set, hut, go. Block 40.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Okay, ready?
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Hut.
They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
38. Set.
Another run for Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Set, ready. Blue, 32.
So this will win on the road for the Saints. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here. Fighting their
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, and the ego to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to